Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews and Infiniti of Nashua. Today we have our 2021 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport. These are a riot to drive. Honestly, my favorite in the Infiniti lineup. Tied between this and the Q60 Red Sport. Finished here in dynamic sunstone over the black leather with red contrast stitching. Powered by a twin-turbo 3-liter V6, putting out 350 pound-feet of torque and 400 horsepower. 61,095 is the sticker price. 7-speed automatic, dynamic sunstone. Not bad at all. I'll leave this here for now. Carbon fiber inlays, absolutely gorgeous. Round view monitor. All right, let's go for a drive. Now, I just stepped out of the Q50 Sensory. In that video, I said I couldn't feel a difference between the two. And now I figured out why. The big difference is above 4,500 RPM. I'll be honest, I don't rag on cars like some reviewers do. I'll do a full throttle acceleration here or there, but I don't sit there and go 10/10ths all the time throughout the whole video. Mainly that's because I'm driving on public roads and I like to drive the vehicles how I would drive them if it was my daily driver. It provides much more of a real world experience than something more artificial where it's just 10/10ths the whole time. That's why I provide a nice selection of roads. So, you don't really experience higher RPMs all that much, but once you do, you 100% feel the added pull. You're only talking about just over 50 pound-feet of torque difference, so not a huge torque difference, but it's definitely noticeable. And torque is what you're gonna feel in the lower RPMs. But it's 100 horsepower difference, which is definitely noticeable from a bump from 300 to 400 horsepower. And if you can't feel it in the seat of your pants, or what I like to call the butt dyno, you 100% see it in the numbers. The numbers on a dyno and the numbers for acceleration. Like your 0 to 60 times and such. But you also see it in the speedometer, where the numbers climb a lot quicker in this. And you really don't even notice how fast you're going until you look down and you say, oh, that's a big number. So I think, seeing how that was from 2,500 RPM to redline, I think you can tell in the video where the thing really starts to come on to power. Honestly, I like doing pulls like that because you can really tell what the torque curve, the power curve are like. This is, it all comes on in one big bunch. And then it keeps pulling all the way through the rev band. I would say the normal 3-liter, the 300 horsepower version, might start to dip down at the upper RPMs. this one will keep pulling all the way up to red line. Then on the highway, 70 mile an hour, a little over 2,000 RPM. So, I mean, it's daily drivable with good gas mileage, too. Dynamically, this thing is phenomenal. I definitely think all you need in this, maybe a mild tune and an exhaust. Maybe intakes too. That was weird. It was synchronized turning. That's the only thing I wish, is the exhaust was just a little bit louder. You get a lot of intake noise in the cabin, but I just want that little bit louder exhaust note from the back. It's the only thing, but that's solved with aftermarket, so that's not a complaint on the car. It's more just personal preference. Because I could hear little burbles on the overrun. Nothing loud and noticeable, but you can feel it in there. So if you were to put an exhaust on this 100%, you could definitely make some pops and bangs. Especially if you put a crackle tune in it, but don't ever do that. It ruins the car. I wouldn't even say, muffler, delete, anything like that. I think just a little bit louder of a system and you got it. Because you have to think about it, this is a luxury car that's also very, very quick. So I don't want to lose that luxury aspect of it where you can cruise and be comfortable. So I think just a little bit louder, or even a valved system would be perfect with me. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.